Welcome to Dr. Dan's Psychological Facts. Dive into a world of fascinating facts about the human mind. Subscribe now for fresh weekly episodes from Dr. Aby Daniel, Understanding Attachment Injury. Today, we're unpacking an important topic, attachment injury. It's something many of us experience, but few truly understand. Whether it's from a painful breakup, a parent's rejection, a romantic relationship, or feeling abandoned during a tough time, attachment injuries can deeply shape how we connect with others. In this video, we'll explore what attachment injury is, the signs to look out for, and its impact on your mental and emotional health, and how to start healing from it. Let's start with the basics. What exactly is attachment injury? Attachment injury happens when someone you're emotionally connected to, like a partner, parent, or close friend, fails to meet your emotional needs during a moment of vulnerability. For example, imagine you're going through a really tough time, and instead of offering support, your loved one dismisses or ignores you. Or maybe you discover a betrayal, like infidelity in a romantic relationship. In these moments, you feel not just hurt, but deeply abandoned, rejected, or betrayed. These events damage the trust and safety we feel in the relationship, creating what we call an attachment injury. And while these injuries might not always seem obvious at first, they often leave lasting emotional scars. So, how can you tell if you or someone else has experienced an attachment injury? Here are some common signs to look for. You might constantly worry that the other person will leave or withdraw their love. Even small disagreements might make you feel insecure about the relationship. On the flip side, some people react by pulling away. They might avoid vulnerability altogether because they're scared of being hurt again. If you feel stuck in frustration or anger towards someone, it could be a sign of an unresolved attachment injury. This anger might even come out in passive-aggressive ways. You may find yourself doubting the other person's sincerity or intentions, even if they're trying to rebuild trust. Small conflicts or situations might trigger big emotional responses because they remind you of the original hurt. Remember, these signs don't mean something is wrong with you, they're your brain's way of protecting you from further pain. But understanding them is the first step toward healing. Now, let's talk about the impact. Attachment injuries don't just hurt in the moment, they often have lasting effects on our emotions, relationships, and even our physical health. Emotionally, you might feel insecure, unworthy of love, or constantly on edge in relationships. This insecurity can lead to anxiety, overthinking, or feeling not enough. Attachment injuries can make it hard to trust others. You might avoid intimacy out of fear of being hurt again or, on the other hand, become overly dependent on someone for reassurance. Did you know emotional wounds can also affect your body? Chronic stress from unresolved attachment injuries can lead to fatigue, headaches, or even a weakened immune system. Your body holds onto emotional pain just as much as your mind does. These impacts can feel overwhelming, but the good news is, they're not permanent. Healing is absolutely possible. Now that we understand the signs and impact, let's talk about healing. Here are 4 key steps to begin the journey. The first step is recognizing and validating your feelings. It's okay to feel hurt or betrayed. Journaling or talking to someone you trust can help you process your emotions. If it feels safe, try to have an honest conversation with the person who caused the injury. Use I statements to express your feelings, like "I felt hurt when," instead of placing blame. Seeking help from a therapist, especially one trained in attachment-focused therapies like emotionally focused therapy, EFT, can provide the tools and support you need to heal. Healing takes time, especially in relationships. Focus on consistent, small actions that show care and reliability. Trust isn't built overnight, but it can be rebuilt with patience. And don't forget to practice self-compassion along the way. Healing isn't linear, and that's okay. Attachment injuries are painful, but they're also an opportunity for growth. By understanding them and taking steps to heal, you can create stronger, more fulfilling relationships with others and yourself. If you've had experiences with attachment injuries or are on a healing journey, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Remember, you're not alone, we're all in this together. Subscribe now for fresh weekly episodes from Dr. Aby Daniel.